look at my fingertip and keep focusing on it as I bring it a little closer, all right? Keep following my finger. Keep following. And stop. So, take a look. Run your hands through your hair if you want. Tell me how it feels. Yeah, like really run your hands. No, the matte product, it won't move that much, so you can go ahead. Hi. Before we get into this video, I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for their continued support. If you're looking to follow me on other platforms that I create on, my link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the video. Hi. Before we get into this video, I'd like to thank all my Patreon members for their continued support. If you're looking to follow me on other platforms that I create on, my link is in the description below. Now, let's get into the video. Hi there. Come on in. You can take a seat right there in front of the desk for me, please. Perfect. My name is Dr. Woah, and I'll be looking after you today. Before we begin the actual examination, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Nothing too difficult. I just want to get a clear picture of what has been going on and make sure I focus on the right areas. Lost my train of thought there. All right. Can I start by confirming your full name for me? Thank you. And your date of birth. Perfect. What brought you into the office today? Okay. Take your time. So, you've noticed a little bit of eye strain, some occasional headaches, and you'd like everything checked over. That makes sense. Have you noticed whether the discomfort is stronger on one side, or does it feel fairly even? Fairly even. All right, that's good. When did you first start noticing it? And would you say it came on suddenly, or did it build gradually? Gradually, okay. Have you had any blurred vision? Any double vision? Any lights, dark spots, or unusual shapes in your vision? No. Okay. Good. Any dizziness or feeling unsteady when you stand or walk? Okay. Any numbness or tingling around your face, arms, or hands? And have you had any nausea with the headaches? All right. Do you spend a lot of time looking at the computer, phone, or other screen during the day? Quite a bit. You're not alone there. Do you wear any prescription glasses or contact lenses? And when was your last eye examination? Okay. Do you have any history of migraines, eye injuries, or any neurological concerns? All right. And is there any family history of glaucoma or other significant eye conditions that you know of? Good. I'm just going to confirm a couple of general health questions as well, okay? So are you currently taking any medication? medications or supplements? All right, and do you have any allergies to medications? Any recent illness, fevers, or infections? And have you been sleeping reasonably well? Okay. That can certainly play a part in eye strain and headaches. How much water would you say you drink in an average day? All right. Thank you. That gives me a helpful starting point. All right. Based on what you've told me, I'd like to do a detailed eye and basic neurological assessment. I'll begin by looking at your eyes from a normal distance, and then I'll move closer and check your pupils, eye movements, peripheral vision, facial sensations, and a few simple responses. None of it should hurt though, and at different points I'll ask you to look at me, follow a light, or tell me what you can see or feel. And if anything feels uncomfortable, you can let me know immediately. Does that sound okay? Excellent. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I'm just going to put some sanitizer on my hands, and I'm just going to clean them before I come any closer. Perfect. You can stand comfortably with both feet supported just underneath your shoulders. However, I would like your shoulders to drop. There's no need to hold yourself too stiffly together. Now, we're going to maintain our sight of viewship at eye level, and I'm going to begin by looking at your face and eyes without touching you. So just look straight towards me like this. Good. I'm just checking that your eyes are sitting evenly. I'm looking at the position of your eyelids, and I'm also watching any redness or swelling or any involuntary movements that could be there, but everything appears to be even so far. So keep looking right here at the center of my face, though. Good. Can you blink normally for me for a few times, please? Good. One more blink. Perfect. Now, close both eyes for me gently. Don't squeeze yet. Just close them and relax. Good. Okay, now squeeze them closed tightly together and keep them closed while I apply a very small amount of pressure, okay? All right, and squeeze them closed. I'm just going to push up on your eyelids there. Hold, and relax. Good. Open your eyes again. Very good. Both sides of your eyes feel strong and equal. So, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to dim the room lightly just a bit so I can study your pupil examination. So I'll turn that light down just a bit. Good. The light will look bright because I'll be working fairly close to your eyes. However, you do not need to stare directly into it. I just want you to look at a point just over my shoulder, okay? Choose one spot and keep your eyes resting there. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to turn the pen light on. Then this is what it's going to look like when it comes in, all right? I'm just going to check the light before I bring it towards you, though. So we'll start with your right eye. So just stay there for a second. Just keep looking past me. Good. Light coming in and away. And it's coming in again. Good. Hold your gaze at that distant point over my shoulder there. And away. Good. One more time on this side. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Your pupil is responding quickly. So Now I'm going to watch the opposite pupil while the light enters this eye. All right, so keep looking at me just over that shoulder there. Good. All right, so I'm just going to come into that eye again, and I'm looking at your other eye now. In, and out. Good. That response is equal as well. Now we'll check your left eye. Same thing as before, so look over my shoulder and allow your eyes to stay relaxed, all right? Light coming in, and away. Again, light coming in. And I'm just going to hold it there. Okay, and away. Very good. One final pass on the left here. Good. Just that once more, actually. Excellent. Both pupils are round, even in size, and they are reacting appropriately. So I'm now going to bring the light slightly closer to your eye, and I'm going to look at the surface of each eye. So keep your head still, and you can move only your eyes when I ask, though. Okay? So could you please look up for me? Good. That's great. Yes. Yes, they're running the jets at the airport today. Good. And look down. Good. Can you look to the right for me? That's great. And towards your left? Perfect. I don't see any obvious irritation or unusual redness. Blink a few times and let your eyes reset, okay? Good. I'm going to turn this light off as well, and I'm going to give your eyes a short break from the light, okay? Good. So just relax there like that. I'm going to now turn the lights back on, both of them, okay? Good. Let's turn that one on as well. There we are. Next, I'm checking how smoothly your eyes change focus. First, I'd like you to look at my fingertip right here, okay? Good. Now, look at the wall behind me. And then back at my fingertip. And back to the wall. Good. Do it again when it's near. When it's far. Good. When it's near. And when it's far. Excellent. I'm watching your pupils and the way your eyes, how they move together. So let's do that once more. Again, look at my fingertip and keep focusing on it as I bring it a little closer, all right? Keep following my finger. Keep following. And stop. Now look past me again. Good. Both eyes are converging evenly. Now, I'm going to check your eye movements in several directions, all right? So keep your head completely still, and I'd like you to follow the tip of this pen using only your eyes. If you lose sight of it, they are testing those jets today. Anyways, if you lose sight of it, stare just past me. So follow it across and keep your head still. And I apologize. I needed to go speak to my client that was outside there. I needed to find out about these jets. So I'd like for you to just follow the pen slowly across. Just follow it across and keep your head still. Good. And back to center. Follow it across the other way. Good. And back to center. Going up, look up. Hold your eyes up there. And back down to center. Good. And can you look down for me? Good. Hold your eyes down there. Good. And back to center. Very good. Now, we're going to trace a wider pattern. All right. We're going to go for cross to this side, down into this corner, up, over, across the middle, up and then down and then up and back to center. Excellent. I'm going to repeat that a little bit more slowly and watch each eye separately as I do it. Just keep following the tip of the pen across. Good. Hold there. And down. Up. Good. Across. Back to the middle. Nicely done. Nicely done. I didn't see any jerking or hesitation. Your movements are smooth and coordinated. Now, I'm going to make a small, slow circle around. So I'd just like for you to follow it all the way around as I do that, all right? So, we're going to go up, around, down, and back to center. And we're going to go counterclockwise. Good. Keep following. And the center. One last pass though, slightly closer. Just follow the figure 8 across the middle, around the top, across, and around to the bottom. Very good. Very good. You can blink and relax your eyes. All right, so next I'm going to check your peripheral vision. I'm going to cover your left eye, or ask you to cover your left eye with your left hand and try not to press on the eye. Just block the view gently and then look directly at my nose with your uncovered eye. Keep looking at my nose when you see movements elsewhere, and then tell me which side moves. All right, go ahead and close that eye. Good. 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 Now, tell me how many fingers you see without looking away from my nose. That's right, 1. And how about now? 2. That is correct. And how about now? 3. Excellent. I'd like you to switch hands and cover your right eye now for me, all right? Keep your gaze again fixed on my nose. Are you ready? I'm going to repeat the same thing that I just did. Good. That's right. And good. Now the finger count. How many fingers do you see? That's right. 2. All right, and how many fingers do you see now? 1. That is correct. And how many fingers do you see now? 3. Perfect. You can uncover both eyes now. I'm going to compare both sides at once now, okay? So I'd like you to keep looking at the center of my face. Tell me whether the movement is on your left, your right, or both, all right? I'm going to perform 6 random finger movements. You just tell me if it's on your left or your right. That's right, left. Good. 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 You can just say it out loud which one I'm doing. Excellent. Your peripheral vision fields appear equal and reactive. So, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to hold up several colored cards or pens, whatever I have in my desk at the moment, and I have a few colors here that you'd like, or that I'd like you to tell me, all right? Perfect. All right, so here's the first color. Just tell me that color. That's right, it's blue. And this one? That's correct. It's green. And this one. Correct. And the final one. Good. Now, I'm going to hold up two colors up at the same time, and I'd like you to tell me if one looks brighter or more faded than the other, okay? Do these look equal? That's right. Different shades of green. All right, and how about this? That is correct. Two completely different colors. Perfect. Now, look at the small letters on this hand cream, all right? Read the smallest line that does feel comfortable to you. Good, and I'm going to get a little closer, and I'd like you to just keep telling me if you can read it. Take your time. Good, now I'm going to bring it slightly closer. Tell me when the print becomes too difficult to keep clear. There? All right, and if I move back until it becomes sharp again, let me know when. Right there. Good. That's good. All right, so next I'm going to be doing some facial sensation examination on your face, okay? So, I don't have a cotton pad here. What I have instead is a brush. I'm going to be moving on to the neurological part of this assessment, okay? That's the facial examination, and I'm going to check whether light touches feel the same on both sides of your face. So, this is a clean, soft brush. I'm just going to brush it on the back of my hand to demonstrate. You can see. It should. Now, give me your hand. Good. It should feel very light. So, close your eyes for me. Each time you feel the brush, say yes. Also, tell me if one side feels stronger or different. Okay? All right. Yes. Yes, I'm just agreeing with you. Yes, all right. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. That's right. Good. And good. Keep your eyes closed, though. I'm going to repeat this again in the areas, but in a different order, though, okay? Good. 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 Yes, good. That's right. Perfect. And one more. Very good. You can open your eyes. Did everything feel about the same from side to side as I moved the brush around? Good. Excellent. Now I'm going to use the soft end, the soft but firmer wooden end of the brush, okay? It's not sharp. I want you to tell me whether each touch feels soft or firm. That will be hard. This will be soft, okay? Close your eyes again. All right. That's right, soft. And this. Good, firm. And this. Good, soft. And here. Soft, yes. And here. Firm, correct. Firm, correct. Soft. And perfect. You can open your eyes. Your sensation is accurate and balanced. Now, I'm going to watch a few facial movements, okay? So what I'd like you to do is raise both eyebrows as high as you possibly can and hold them there. Good, and relax. Good. Can you frown for me? and relax. Show me a big smile. Good. Hold that smile. Thank you. And relax. Show me your teeth. Good. Puff your cheeks out. Keep the air in. Just like that. Good. Now, I'd like for you to not let me push the air out. Good. Hold that air in your cheek. Good. And relax. Excellent. Press your lips tightly together. Keep them closed while I apply a little resistance on your lips there. Good. Everything is moving symmetrically, so now I'd like for you to open your mouth slightly and move your jaw side to side, like that. And to the other side. Back to center. Clench your teeth gently while I feel the muscles near your jaw, okay? And clench. Good, and relax. Strong and even. All right. So, now I'm going to have my hands on either side of you, okay? I'm going to do a brief hearing and direction check. You need to close your eyes for this portion. I'd like for you to tell me whether you hear sound on your left or your right. All right? Good. Good. That's good. I'm going to alternate that again, but you're not going to know which side it is, so keep your eyes closed as I do it again. You just say it out loud when you hear it. Good. Now, tell me which side sounds louder or whether they sound equal. Equal. Good. I'm going to move one hand farther away from you. This side is softer. I do apologize, I had hair in my mouth. This side is softer, right? Exactly. Open your eyes again. Whew. I do have a dog at home. There's no concerns there at all. So, we're almost done. I have a few coordination checks left that I'd like to do for you. So I'd like for you to hold your index finger out in front of you like so. And I'd like you to touch the tip of your nose. Now reach out and touch my fingertip. So your nose to my fingertip. And go. All right, to your nose and back to my finger. Again, nose, finger, nose, finger. Nose, my finger. Very good. I'd like you to switch hands. Touch your nose, and then my fingertip. Touch your nose, and my fingertip. Touch your nose, and my fingertip. Excellent. Your movements are accurate and controlled. Now, both hands out, palms facing upwards for me, please. Close your eyes. Keep your arms where they are for a few seconds. Good. Open your eyes and lower your arms. No drifting on either side. All right, where's my fantastic pen light that I had? There we are. I'm going to finish by rechecking your pupils one last time. This will be a brief check. So look at the point over my shoulder again. Just going to turn the light off on the one side here. And I'm going to do your right eye first. Light coming in and away. Good. And let's turn this light on and this light off. In and away. Now, both eyes from a little farther back, okay? Right, left, right, left. Good. I'm going to turn both lights off right now, and I'm going to give you a chance for your eyes to adjust. Good. You can let your eyes just adjust. Take your time. Good. Great, let's turn those lights back on so you can see me. All right, so let's go over your examination because that completed it. That completes the examination today, and you did very well. Your pupils were equal and responsive to light. Your eye movements were smooth in every direction, and your peripheral vision appeared full. Your near focus, color recognition, your facial sensations, facial movements, hearing direction, and coordination were all balanced from side to side, and I didn't see anything concerning during today's assessment. So, based on your symptoms, eye strain from screen use, reduced rest, or muscle tension may be a contributing factor, and I'd like you to give your eyes regular breaks when using a screen. A simple approach is to look away into the distance every 20 minutes or so, blink fully a few times, and let your focus relax. Try to stay well hydrated and pay attention to whether the headaches improve after rest. I'm going to write you a recommendation. If you develop sudden vision loss, new double vision, or significant eye pain, weakness, numbness, or severe, unusual headaches, you should seek medical attention promptly. For routine follow-ups, I'd also recommend keeping your regular optometry appointments that you have. Do you have any questions for me before you go? All right. That is a good question. Nothing in today's examination suggested that you need to avoid your normal activities, though. Just give your eyes a bit more recovery time and notice whether there are specific triggers that set it off, okay? All right. You're all finished. Thanks for coming in today. Take your time standing up, and I hope you have a calm and enjoyable rest of your day. Hey, man. Good to see you again. Come on in and take a seat for me. That's good. That's good. Is that comfortable? Yeah. You can sit all the way back and let your shoulders relax. I've got plenty of time set aside for you today. There's no rush at all, so make yourself comfortable, please, by all means. Now, before we get into this, let me just take a look at what we're actually what we're working with here. All right, just let me move some of that hair off to the side. That's good. You've got some good length through the top. The sides have grown out a little bit over the ears there, and it's starting to feel a little heavier back there, but like back there, but nothing that we can't clean up. So what were you thinking of today? Do you want to keep most of the length on top, or? Okay, all right, so let's keep the top longer, take some of the weight out, and clean up the sides, the neckline, and let's make everything look sharper without going too short. That'll suit you. Would you like the sides tapered quite tight, or do you want them a little softer and more natural looking? Soft taper. Good choice. Let me put these scissors away. It'll look clean, but it won't feel severe. And how do you normally style the top? Do you want to push it back or wear it to the side, or let it fall more naturally? Mostly back with a little movement. Perfect. I'll cut it so that it sits that way without needing, too much product to put in it. So I'm just going to inspect your facial hair here. Do you want me to tidy up the beard as well? I can keep the overall length, and I can, clean the cheeks and the neckline and blend it neatly into those sideburns of yours. Yeah? All right. We'll do the full service, the haircut, the beard tidy, the hot towel, a little finishing treatment, and then I'll style everything for you. How does this sound? Good, all right. Well, let's get you covered up. Got my big blanket here, so just tilt your head back for me, and I'm just going to put this blanket right over top of you there. Just like that. Lift your chin just a touch for me, and just going to really tuck it in. Yeah, I just want to put a clean neck stripe around you. How's that feel? Not too tight? All right, let's clip those in. Good. All right. So, we ready to go? Yeah, I already did put your cape over you. I just clipped that neck part in. Yes, you're right. I'm making sure that nothing is pinching you. How does that feel? Little tight there? Okay, let me adjust that part. Feels okay? Perfect. I'm going to bring the chair up slightly just so I can work it, more of the right height, okay? So let me just pump that. There you go. You're coming up. Up we go. Just a little bit more. And right there. Perfect. All right. Let's get some of that back, that hair. Really push it back. I'm just going to comb everything through before I dampen it. It just lets me see the natural growth pattern that you have. You have right here on the right side just a slight change in direction here near the temple. I'll work with that instead of forcing it to go the other way. All right, so let's check. And then on the back side there, yes, you know about it. There's that small crown through the back right there. That's completely normal. I'll just leave enough weight so that, it settles there properly. All right. Let's get that. Okay. I'm just going to get your hair wet. I'll let you. Close your eyes for me, please. There we go. Oh, I missed that on the top there. Let me just... There we go. There we go. Sides are all wet. The other side's wet. The top of your hair is wet. Good. Just going to massage the water through your hair there a little bit. I'm just going to work through that evenly. I don't really want to soak in it. I'm making up words here. I just want it enough to give me control. All right. Let's comb in sections. Where's that scissors of mine? I tell you, I lose everything in this thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin on the top with these scissors. And I'm only going to be taking off the dry ends and removing some of that weight. You'll still have to sit. Plenty of stillness, though. Plenty of stillness. I want you to sit still while I do that, just to be safe. So, keep your head level for me, please. That's perfect. Just a little from the front. Good. I'm following the shape of your head as I move back. Just small amount here, and sort of a little bit more in that section there. Another little section here. Perfect. So let's see how you're looking. Here, let me clear that from your face. There you go. All right, so just gonna go back there. This front section, though, it has a little bit more length than the rest of it, though. But I'm doing that. I'm keeping it that way intentionally. It'll give you sort of more movement when you want to style it back. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna soften the ends here rather than making one heavy straight line. That way, it'll look natural even when you don't use too much product. Let's have a look here. Turn your head a little towards me. Right there. Hold that position. Good. Yeah, I'm matching this side to the top of your head there. A little shorter near the temple. Gradually longer as we move upwards to the top of your head. Good. All right. Now, turn slightly the other way for me. Perfect. Alright, good. I'm taking the same amount here on this side, so don't worry. I'll keep checking from side to side just to make sure everything's balanced. We're looking. Can you look straight ahead for me? Just over my shoulders. I'm just checking those front corners. This side and this side. Very close already. I'll just take a few millimeters from this one and right there. There. That balances it. Alright, now let's comb all this forwards and back. Good, let's see how it falls. Good, you still have the length through the front there that I mentioned it, but it already feels lighter through the middle, and now I'm just going to add some texture, okay? These are very small cuts into the ends. They stop the hair from sitting like one solid block. One section, and then the next. And then a little bit through the crown there on the back. Let's give that another comb. That's good. That's sitting nicely. It's tapering the sides and, flows back. Now, I'm going to move to the clippers for the lower sides and the back. I'm going to be using a longer guard to begin with, and we can always take off more, but this should give you that softer finish look that we discussed, okay? I'll be starting on probably a number 11, and I'm just going to repeat that and go over the sides on each one, okay? So starting low, and I'm going to lift away as I come up. Yeah, I know, low, up, and away. That keeps the blend soft on the sides. Now, I'm just going to move your ear out of the way, so hold still for a minute. Just going around the curve of your ear nice and carefully. Good. Let me clear that hair away from the side of your ear. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go to the back side of your head, so chin down for me for a little second there. All right. Good, good. Good. All right. So the back side of your head is done there. That's good. I just think I need to repeat that one pass right here. How are we looking? Good. Stay right there while I just work across that other side of you. I'm just bringing the guard down to a 7 now. Pardon me? I'm watching the shadow in the hair, so I know exactly where the blending needs softening as I move left to right or right to left. So turn your head gently, just the other way for me. That's it. Thank you. I'm just starting underneath, and then I'm lifting out again at a shorter level to blend. I'm just coming around your ear now, your left ear. You're doing fine. Just keep still for another moment. All right, good. The basic shape is in. Now I'm going to blend the scissor work into the clipper work with my comb. You'll hear the scissors close to the side of your head, but I'm only taking the hair that extends past the comb. So any hair that extends past the comb, I will do. All right, so Good. That softens the line right there. And through the back corner. Little small sections. No heavy steps in the blend. Now, let's match that to the other side. How's that looking? Good. Good. I'm just going to stand directly in front of you here, and I want to compare both of those temples. Let me just see this. This side is sitting a touch heavier. I'll soften that now. There we go. Let me have a look. Much better. Much better. Much better. Next, I'll clean around the edges of your neck. This trimmer, where are we down here? Take out that guard. This trimmer sounds a little sharper, but I'll use very light pressure though, okay? So just look ahead. Just gonna work on your sideburn a little. I'm just keeping the sideburns looking natural, just removing that little fuzzy edge. I'm going around your right ear. Nice and slow. All right, now your left ear. Just matching the length to the other one there. Good, good. I'm just going to clean up your neckline now, so chin down for me, please. All right, I got to start in the center here and just move towards this corner. Back through that centerpiece. And towards that corner. That's much cleaner. I'm going to use a little warm lather, though, just below the hairline to finish with a razor, okay? Just a little bit of... There we go. There we go. Lather you up there. Good. All right, I'm just going to... Where's that blade? Good. I'm just gonna do a quick little tidy with my razor blade here. Just chin up for me, please. Just I want to work from the center outward. Yeah, it's looking good. Just going to lower that chair a little bit. Good, okay, so we've got that neckline all done up. Your hair's looking good. I'm just going to comb out the first part of your beard. I want to see how the length sits naturally. You've got, honestly, good density through the chin. It's a little fuller on your right side, though, which is very common. But I'll even shape it without taking away the strength from the front, though. Now, for your mustache, I'll clear the little lip part there and then remove any long stray hairs. But I'm going to keep it full otherwise. There we go. Tilt your chin up just slightly. I'm just going to start underneath your jaw here. Yeah, I'm going from the neck towards your chin. And then up your side. Turn towards me just a little. Yeah, I'm following the direction of growth. Some of your hairs go all over the place. So I'm only taking off the hairs that sit outside that main shape. So turn your head. I'll just do the other side. I'm doing the same length and angle, don't worry. Alright, let me have a look here. Look straight on to me. The chin is centered. Oh, this corner needs just a little bit of trim. 1, 2, oh, that one right there. Good. Comb your mustache there. Keep your mouth relaxed for me. I just want to, in a second, I'm going to trim along the upper lip there. Good. So just nice and relaxed, that mouth. Just going to start in the middle. Working towards this side and then back to the middle and across to the other side. Perfect. Do I like what I'm seeing? Let me just have a look. Where's my comb here? I just want to map the cheek line a little bit before I really use that trimmer. Just up here, I want to really blend that beard in. Good. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use that. This side already sort of has a natural curve based on your hair growing in. So I'll match this side to your natural curve. So I'm just going to use the trimmer and just going to do little short passes. So hold still for me, okay? I'm just going to define your upper edge. Short passes, and then I'm just going to brush it all away, and then I'm going to do another short pass on the other side, okay? Okay. Yeah, very quick ones there. Just, alright, where is that? Okay. Alright, let's get the brush away. Lift your chin. I'm just going to do your neckline there. I'm keeping the line under the jaw so that the beard looks full from the front. Just underneath that Adam's apple there. So, starting from center like always. And then across the side. Back to center and to the other side. Yeah, I know. It does tickle a little bit. That shape really suits you, though. All right, let me just grab this hot towel. I've just got it down here on the chair. So, this hot towel is ready for you. I'm just going to check that temperature first. It's warm, but it shouldn't feel too hot. So, lean your head back for me, please. There you go. Just lean that head back. Good. Keep it going. Good, good, good. Close your eyes. Just relax. That's good. I'm just placing it over your lower half of your face. I just want you to relax. How's that temperature feel? Yeah? Does it feel good? I just want you to relax into it. Good. I'm just going to press the warmth into your beard there. That's good. Around your jaw, along each cheek. Just let your jaw loosen. That's it. Let your shoulders sink into the chair. You don't have to do anything right now, my friend. Yes. The steam does soften the hair and it calms the skin after a trim. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to leave it there for another moment, okay? Big breath in for me. Good, good. All right, I'm just going to remove it slowly now. There we go. There we go. Just going to pat your face there a little bit. Good. Just drying any remaining moisture that's sitting there on your cheek or, your chin or the other cheek. A little bit under your jaw as well. All right. So, bit of shaving gel around the beard edges, okay? Is that all right with you? Yeah, I am giving you the full meal deal today. This will it'll just let me finish the lines. So they're very, very precise. So just let me massage that gel right into your skin there. That's good. And then into your skin on the other side. Tilt your head up for me. I'm just going to get underneath your jaw there. And then turn your head back towards me. Good, so I'm just going to stretch your skin a little bit. I'm just going to make short little razor strokes on that cheek, okay? Short, careful strokes, thank you, yes. I can still see the natural line through the gels. It's a clear gel. Okay, so I'll just make that skin nice and taut. Wipe that blade out. One more pass near that sideburn, and good. Turn gently the other way for me. All right. Starting at that ear and then working inwards. Yes, very light pressure. Lift your chin up for me. Let's get that last little razor part there. Doing that left side, and then I always start with the left side. And then the other side. That's right. Let me see here. Alright, that's the last of the razor work. Everything feels smooth and clean, I'd say. So I'm going to bring you back up in the chair here. Nice and easy. Alright, you all settled? I'm just going to use a small amount of post-shaving lotion around your beard line, and it may feel slightly cool at first. So let me just warm it up. Give it a little bit of a warmth there. All right, so here we go. Across that cheek there. Under your jaw, other cheek. That's good. It is cool, I know. Okay, now I'm just going to do some small circles down along your cheek and your jaw. Good. And then just going to give you a quick little scalp massage here. So, fingers at your temples. Just let your head naturally rest. Little circles. Starting at the temple. Small circles with steady pressure. Moving my fingers up through the top and working through the sides, across the top and towards that back crown of yours. Yeah, I'm loosening the scalp and moving the hair at its roots. I know you can't forget behind the ears, right there. And then there's right at the base of your head. Well, this is the base, or you could say this is the base. But you can let your chin drop naturally, and I'm just going to do that back side of your neck right there. Good, good. One last pass from back to the front. And release. Look at you. Just going to dry your hair now. Don't actually have a dryer with me today, so I'm just going to use this towel, but it'll still do the job. I'm just starting on the sides, and I'd like to say I'm guiding the hairdryer back, but it's a damp cloth, but it still does the same thing. It is hot outside, so your hair will dry very quickly. Now through that top part. What I can do is, where's that brush? I can comb through the top there and just lift those roots while I dry just front to back section. There we go. I'm just going to be working around that crown of yours. Okay, let me just check the shape while it's moderately dry. Okay, so the blend looks even, and the top is sitting exactly where we planned, and I can see 2 tiny hairs I want to correct. Where are those scissors? Alright, here's one, and on the other side. There we go, that's it. Okay. I'm just going to use a small amount of matte product. It'll give you control, but it'll still let the hair around move. So I've just got a good scoop here, and I just want to rub it through my hands. I want to let the it's been a long day. I'm letting the matte product warm up through my hands. So I'm just spreading it evenly through my fingers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work it into the roots from the back of your head, through the middle, and then lightly in the front, okay? So I'm just going to push it back and give those loose separations, and then through the middle and front, and then push that back. Good. Not too perfect looking. It's just clean and natural. That's good. A little movement here. A little movement here. Twist. Yeah, okay. Softer through that corner. And lift. Some lift in the front. Yeah, lift in the front. Good. And for your beard, I've just got this little drops of oil here. And this will just soften the hair, and it'll give the skin some moisture without making it appear greasy. I'm just going to rub that into your, starting underneath, of course, on your beard. And then I'm working outwards, like towards the ends, the other side of your beard, like that. Good. Where is that comb of mine? There we go. I'm just going to comb it evenly into its nice final shape. Down through the cheeks, and then forward through that chin there, and the mustache. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to use my little brush here, and I'm just going to remove the last loose hairs that I see. And take that cape off. Okay. Across your forehead. You look really good, by the way. Around each temple, behind the ears. Dust that neckline. And then the back of your neck there. Good. Alright, so look straight ahead for me, please. I'm just going to do this one last balance check and just checking the temples there. Sideburns are even. The beard line follows the same height on both sides, and that neckline is clean. So just turn your head just a little. Let me see the profile here. Good. Okay, turn the other way. Good, and the other side. That's very, very nice, very nice. Alright, so I kept the back natural, but I still tapered it neatly into your neckline, so there's no hard lines that'll grow out. It won't look bad. So, alright, man. I think that this turned out really well. You kept the length and the personality on the top, but everything around you looks much more cleaner, and your beard still looks full. Just more intentional and balanced, I'd say. So, I'm just going to take your cape off now. Just lift your chin slightly. Thank you. Oh, that's good. There you go. Brush those shoulders off there. Get that hair off. Make sure there's nothing left there. Oh, good. That side's clear. There's, just a little bit there. Perfect. So, I'm going to bring you back down now off the chair. Let you stand up. Nice and slow, okay? All right. Okay, so there you go. So, take a look. Run your hands through your hair if you want. Tell me how it feels. Yeah, like really run your hands. No, the matte product, it won't move that much, so you can go ahead. Yeah, I know. It feels a lot lighter, doesn't it? But you still have plenty of hair to work with. So at home, you only need a small amount of that matte product, though. So what you're going to do is you're going to work it from the back first, and then use whatever is left after you've gone from the back middle to the front to just shape the front. That will keep it from looking too heavy. And for the beard, just a couple of drops after a shower. That should be enough. One last little adjustment, okay? Just let me, sorry. Good. All right. Now you're finished. It was good having you in the chair today, so take your time getting up and enjoy the fresh cut, man. I'll see you next time. I'd like to thank my Patreon members again for their continued support. It truly means the world to me, and I hope that you enjoyed the content that you watched today. Again, if you're looking for other content that I create on other platforms, my links are in the description below.